Joint bar graphs. Bar graph. Data presentation through bar graph. And joint bar graph. Joint bar graphs. A bar graph. Representing data by pictograph is not only time-consuming but at times difficult too. Let us see some other way of representing data visually. This is a bar. Bars of uniform width can be drawn horizontally or vertically with equal spacing between them. The length of each bar represents the given number. Such method of representing data is called a bar diagram or a bar graph. Use of bar graphs with a different purpose. We have seen different types of data arranged in a tabular form to access information easily. This information could be put as a visual representation in the form of pictographs or bar graphs to access more easily. This horizontal line represents x-axis and this vertical line represents y-axis. X-axis denotes number of observations, while y-axis denotes value of observation. Whenever we have to represent data in graph mode, we have to choose scale first. Y-axis contains scale. This is 1 unit length. 1 unit length may represent 1, tens or hundreds of observations depending on how large the data is. We know that the bar graph is a representation of numbers using bars of uniform width and lengths of bars depend upon the value of observation and the scale you have chosen. 200 students were asked for their favorite color. The results are shown in the following table. Red, green, blue, yellow, orange. First, choose a suitable scale as 1 unit for 10 students. Start the scale at 0. The greatest value in the data is 55. So end the scale of y-axis at a value greater than 55, such as 60. We choose the scale such that the length between 0 and 60 is neither too long nor too small. Use 5 equal divisions on x-axis and named color on it. Now for color red. Count from 43 on y-axis and mark. This is a bar for student favoring red color. Similar way, we can draw bars for green, blue, yellow and orange respectively. Joint bar graph. Shiva and Gauri passed their 7th standard examination. Both scored good marks. Let us see and compare who got more in which subject. The tables showing us mark in numerical. If we draw graph for each table separately and compare, it is little difficult to compare. So, we mix these two graphs. Now look, we can easily compare who got more in which subject. A joint bar graph is a set of bar graphs showing different set of information but joined to each other. Now let us see what information the graph is showing. Shiva got 70 marks in maths while Gauri got 67. In social science, both have scored equal marks. Gauri has scored highest marks in English. And other information we can get through graph. Adult literacy classes were conducted in a village at 5 centers. The number of learners at every center and the number that became literate are shown in this joint bar graph. From this bar graph, let us try to find out the answer of some questions. White bars are representing number enrolled for adult literacy in each class, and green bar are representing number of literate adults from each class. Which adult literacy classes has the largest number of learners? Right, class number 4. You can see this longest bar indicating highest numerical value 40 for learners enrolled. Which centers have equal number of learners on the rolls? Right, class number 1 and class number 5. These two white bars indicating equal number of learners, that is 35. Which centers have the same number of adult literates? Class 2, Class 3 and Class 5 have the same numbers of adult literates. At which center did all the adults enrolled achieve literacy? In Class 3, all adults enrolled achieve literacy. Summary. In this lesson, we have seen bar graph and joint bar graph. That is all in this lesson. Maths is fun. So keep learning, students.